Right. Good day to you. My name is David Kwitambo. I'm trying to simplify or to highlight on key aspects on NDS2 in Zimbabwe, National Development Strategy in Zimbabwe, the second phase, where we are saying NDS2 stands for National Development Strategy. That's Zimbabwe's second 5-year National Development Plan covering 2026 to 2030. It succeeds NDS1 covering 2021 to 2025 and is intended to help achieve Zimbabwe's Vision 2030 of becoming an upper middle income economy. Its main priority areas includes: number 1, macroeconomic stability and financial sector deepening. Number 2, inclusive economic growth and structural transformation. Number 3, infrastructure and housing. Number 4, agriculture, food security and climate resilience. Number 5, science, technology, innovation and human capital development. Number 6, job creation, youth entrepreneurship and development, creative industry, sports and culture. Number 7, regional development, inclusivity through devolution and decentralization. Number 8, social development, gender and social protection. Number 9, image building, international relations and trade. Number 10, good governance, institution building, peace and security. These are 10 pillars of NDS2. So what am I going to do now? I'm going to give you a detailed explanation on NDS2 national priorities. Number 1, macroeconomic stability and financial sector deepening. By macroeconomic stability, we are saying let's have a stable economy. We need a stable currency. We need to maintain low inflation. We need to promote physical discipline. We also need to ensure exchange rate stability. We also need to create conducive environment for investments and economic growth. So by saying financial sector deepening, we are saying the financial sector must go a step further, assisting individuals at individual level to have access to loans, to have access to mortgages, to have access to financial services, so that individuals are not left behind. That's financial deepening. We are saying you as an individual, you at your personal level. We don't want a scenario where we are saying the economy is growing when you are living in poverty. No, that's not the scenario that this NDS2 is all about. This NDS2 is saying while the economy is growing, while the economy is advancing, while the economy is improving, you must also improve economically. You must also improve money-wise. That's what financial deepening is all about here. We don't want a scenario where the minority get richer and richer and richer while the majority get poor and poor. No, we want everyone to be taken on board. But take note, even if the president, Comrade Emerson Mnangagwa, usually say that leave no one behind. If you are left behind because you don't want to participate in the economy, that's not the problem of NDS2. That's your own personal problem. Let me give me an example. Vanhu vakanzi uyai mutore munda, iwe wanga wakagara vezera rako vane mapurazi. Haisi mhosva yemunhu nekuti hakuna akarambidzwa. Vanhu vonzi endai kutora mari kumabhenki, iwe wakagara kumba. Haisi mhosva yemabhenki, imhosva yako. What am I saying here is be a participant. That's what the president is saying. In as far as his government is calling everyone to be a participant in all economic activities, he cannot force you. He cannot force you. This is not politics. This is nationalism, where we are saying without dividing people on party grounds. This one is of Triple C, this one is of MDC, this one is of ZANU-PF. Everyone must participate in economy. That's not politics, that's nationalism we are talking about here. NDS is all about nationalism, it's not about ZANU-PF. That's where people get it wrong. And those who are anti-ZANU-PF, they will now say, I will not participate. That's your own problem. Because this is not party politics, this is national issue. Where we are saying, if we say let's produce, let me give you an example. Zikanzi uyai mupiwe minda. Iwe ukapiwa minda, acharima minda yacho iZANU-PF here kana kuti ndiwe. Zikanzi uyai mutore mastands, olonzwa munhu achiramba ndezvezanu ndezvemusangano. Ko mubvunzo wangu ndewe kuti achagara imba iyoyo kana wazowana stand yako waita wanyoresa wawana stand yaimba ichagarwa neZANU here kana kuti ichagarwa newe. Saka ZANU changoitika paZANU yangoshanda as an instrument yekuti iwe uwane minda. Saka iwe unosiri even usiri weZANU enda undopiwa minda kana minda mukana kupiwa minda iripo kana iri mukana kupiwa mastand enda undopiwa mastand. Pamwe pacho pamunoda kuisa politics adzipinde. Pamwe pacho adzitopindi ipapo. So we are saying bvisai chiparticism pese pese. Zikangonzi kuri kupa kuti ndezvezanu ndezvezanu minda yakatorwa wakangotarisa wakagara. Izvezvi vamwe vane mastands iwe wakangogara. Vangani vane mastands varitozivikanwa kuti ndeve opposition. Vangani vane minda vatonozivikanwa kuti ndeve opposition kweiwewe. So point yangu yandiri kutaura ndeyekuti while we are saying financial sector deepening, it only works for those who want to participate in the economic activities of the country. Ukashanda iwewe tikati munhu wese mwana weZimbabwe ngaashande. Ukashanda ukawana mari yako inodyiwa neZANU-PF kana kuti inodyiwa nemhuri yako. Saka zvekushanda hazvisi zveZANU-PF. Uri kushandira mhuri yako hausi kushandira ZANU-PF. Don't get it wrong. Ndo pamuri kusaririra, ndo pazviri kufira ipapo kune vakawanda. Muri kuisa party politics padzisingakwani. Right, takumuvha pa number 2. Inclusive economic growth and structural transformation. Pa inclusive economic growth, tiri kuti isusu munhu wese ngaaparticipate mueconomy. Structural transformation, tiri kuti there must be sustainable growth. Hatidi growth yekuti vanhu vari kuwana mari vachirima fodya but vachiparadza miti vachikonzera desertification. That's not economic growth. We are saying producer fodya yenyu but shandisaiwo kamarasha, huni chimbomirai kudzishandisa. Ndizvo. That's sustainability yatiri kutaura nezvayo. Hatizi kuda sustainability yekuti uri kuita mari uchiuraya nyika. No, we don't want that. Ita mari at the same time mari yako ngaive sustainable. And ngazvive sustainable production yako yawo ndopatinoshanda ka element ek sustainability. Uri kuproducer, uri kuita zvauri kuita but hauzi kuuraya environment. Ndo yatinoti isusu sustainable growth iri kutaurwa pa NDS2 apapa. Then we need to shift our economy from commodity based focus towards value addition, beneficiation and diversified exports. The economy is growing, but iwewe uri kukura here because tikuti isusu economic growth, you must grow economically. Ndizvo ka waimbovawo netimari tishoma kana takuti economy iri kukura wakuwanawo timari twakawanda. Kalife kako kakuti kachiimprovawo panoimprova nyika. Ndizvo right. Handei pa number 3. Takuenda pa pillar number 3. Maybe ndisati ndapinda ku pillar number 3 handitika. Pillar number 2 zvainga ichingotaura handiti. Tiri kuti isusu pa structural information simply mean let us stop exporting raw materials and try to import finished products. No structural transformation iyoyo, where we are saying we need to support manufacturing and industrial growth and also expanding exports and improving competitiveness. My products edu atiri kuproducer senyika ngave of higher quality so that akompetewo nemaproducts ari kuproducewawo nedzimwe nyika, so that anokwanisa kukompitawo pa global market. Then we also need to promote industrialization. Anditika I think ipapa pava clear pa structural transformation tiri kubva from primary based economy to secondary based economy, anditi, whereby tiri kupromota isusu manufacturing, processing, constructions, anditi, timboshiftawo kubva kuprimary uku, because finished products ane more value than raw materials. That's transformation atiri kutaura nezvayo iyoyo. Then takumubva painfrastructure and housing. Painfrastructure and housing apa tiri kutaura nezvekuti let's improve our roads and also railways, airports and energy supply. Ndingangoti kuimprove kwatiri kutaura kwemainfrastructure, it's a continuous, because infrastructure inoramba ichichinja with the time. Madevelopment tinenge tichida kumhangidzana nenguva, tigare tine ma-state of arts roads, state of arts airport, state of arts railways. Then we also need to expand water and sanitation infrastructure. There is also need to strengthen infrastructure ICT, and we can make everybody own a house in their lifetime. That is all about infrastructure and housing. Then if we can't, at least munhu ngawanewo a stand yake. That's all we are talking about here. Then we move on to pillar number 4, which is agriculture, food security, climate resilience. We are saying let's increase agricultural productivity, ensuring food security, and also enhancing irrigation systems, promoting climate smart agriculture. Then we are saying droughts, sometimes we can't avoid them, but when they come, our country must not collapse because of drought, because of floods, because of El Nino. At least we must have some reserves. We must have plan B, where we are saying we don't have to beg for food to eat. We have to sustain ourselves when these hazards occur. That's what we are talking about by climate resilience. We are saying climate change will always occur and will always be there. But when climate change occurs, we must have plan B. We must survive in the midst of climate change, in the midst of these weather hazards, weather phenomenon. We must survive. That's what we are talking about. Then we need to ensure sustainable management of natural resources. Then we move on to pillar number 5, science, technology, innovation, and human capital development. What are we saying here? We need, there must be there is need for driving a knowledge-driven economy via digital transformation, STEM education, and education 5.0 models. That's what we are talking about here. When we are talking about a knowledge-driven economy, this is an technology-driven economy. I believe in miracles. I'm a Christian. Bible is all about miracles. I have no problem with the miracles. But we are saying, let us not make money out of miracles. That's what this pillar is talking about. Let's have money with logic. Atidi mari dzisina kwadziri kuzivikana, kwadziri kubva, mari dzekuromba, mari dzekunzi ndanamata, ndangowana mari iri muhomwe. No, we don't like that. We are saying as a nation, we must have scientifically based economy, a scientific based economy, where we are saying everything is logic. We can track. No, not the use of sangomas and the use of prophets. I have no problem with them, but I'm saying in this aspect of growing our economy, iwe kuti urarame, gona kuzvishandira, ngatione kuti washanda papi, zvine tinokwanisa kutreka here marecords, kuti mari yako yabva paapa kusvika apa, kuti uzotenga bhazi, wanga uri street kid, next week waakuita owner wemabhazi. No. That's not scientific. And that's not, hazvina kana technology mukati, hazvina kana sequence, hazvina formula, hazvina logic. Tiri kuti isusu, let's have economy that grow because we are developing our education, and let's develop our education along the lines of education 5.0. And maybe for those who are not aware about education 5.0, it's all about 5 pillars: research, innovation, teaching, community development. So these are 5 about we are talking about industrialization. This we are talking about education 5.0, those pillars. Then STEM, we are talking about science and technology, We talk about engineering, mathematics. Now it's now, instead of STEM, it's now STEAM, where we have included an A for art subjects. So we are saying it's all about improving the education system. Then promoting and investing in education, research, innovation, digital technology, and skill development to build a knowledge-based economy. That's all what we want. Then expanding digital service and e-government. We've done that and we've seen it. Then, so that is all about science, technology, innovation, and human capital development. So we are saying education must prepare people for a future that actually exists. Hatidi kudzidzisa vana mabasa asiko. Todzidzisa vana production of cassava. Iyo cassava isingadyiwe muZimbabwe. Toda kuvadzidzisa subjects kana kuti learning areas are relevant to their economy. Hatidzidzise vana the production inoitwa kuma coastal lands, isu tiri mu landlocked country. Toita makosi shua towanza makosi kuma cold deserts, how to survive muma cold desert, how to survive ma hot desert, is still mu savannah. No, our education must be relevant to the world vana yavatoda kuzoraramira iri. Ndo zvatiri kutaura panapa. That's the kind of education we must not study things that do not exist in the real world rikuraramira vana vedu. Now takuenda pa pillar number 6, job creation, youth entrepreneurship and development, creative industry, sports and culture, where we are saying the youth is the pillar, where we are saying our youth kana tikitaura nezve job creation, hatizi kuda change money pamabasa apa. Hatidi vanhu vanorarama necorruption, commercial sex workers. No, we are talking about real jobs that are decent with stable income. I'm not saying I'm against the commercial sex workers. No, I'm not against them. But all I'm saying is that we are not promoting such kind of hustling. No, we don't want side hustles. We want side hustles. They call it surviving hustles. Madiri asana formula. Everyone who must do a business must be registered. Yowanuka one sequence the business rako rowanuka kuti riri pamutemo here ari kupinze here mumajeri. At the end of the day tiri kuda isusu mabasa kugadzirira vana vedu, mabasa ari employable, mabasa ari decent, kwete mabasa ekuti vanotambura kuti vawane mabasa acho, uyezve mabasa ekuti vanorarama vari below poverty datum line ivo vachienda kubasa. That's not the kind of job that we are talking about. So it's all about creating employment opportunities. It's all about creating employment, empowering young people, and also supporting entrepreneurship, promoting culture and creative industries, because once we promote creative industries, we are also promoting employment. Then we move on to pillar number 7, regional development and inclusivity through devolution and decentralization, where we are saying devolution means local areas must be able to control their own local budget and their own development. Then we move on to another aspect in that regional development, where we are saying we need to empower provincial and local authorities at Notima city council, rural district council, my town council, and in my municipalities, do my local authorities. Then we need to promote equitable development across all regions, and again improving local governance and service deliverance. Then we move on to pillar number 8, which is social development, gender and social protection, where we are saying improving citizens' quality of life. It's all about improving citizens' of quality of life. Tiri papap. Ndiri kuti nini nyika yega yega ine ma NDS ayo. Handiti inogona ngosiyana umwe ma development plan. Nyika yega yega ine ayo. So we are saying ese main objective yawana i1 ndeye ku improve the livelihood of the people. Kana pa plan and development isinga improve the livelihood of the people, haisi development. Chino the development chinongonikwa nenzira 1. Livelihood of people yaita say ya improve. We define development, we summarize development in fact by the improvement of its citizens, its people. If the people of the country are not improving in terms of livelihood, then there's no development. There's no debate about it. Improvement is development is all about improving livelihood of people. Iwe inofana kudevelopa and it umararamiro ako anofana kudevelopa. So that's all we are talking about. So there must be safety nets. Here I'm talking about the pillar number 8, social development, gender and social protection. There must be safety nets. By safety nets, I'm talking about pension that actually buy hospitals with the medicines, and it's taking care of the vulnerable, of the vulnerables. Insurance companies that really provide services they demand to provide, not insurance companies that are only good at milking people's money without providing proposed services. So again, there is need to ensure social protection programs promoting gender equality and youth. Then we move on to pillar number 9, image building and international relations and trade. Here you have to fix the national brand. We want to trade with everyone. We want to re-engage with everyone. We want to position Zimbabwe as a reliable partner, attract foreign direct investments, promoting tourism, strengthening diplomatic and trade relations. Ndo yatiri kuti image building. Kuti iwepo uchaenda kudiaspora, endawo uchiti Zimbabwe inyika yakanaka. Iwepo unewa uchataura navo outside the country, vaudze nezvekunaka kweZimbabwe. We don't want my citizens anochera Zimbabwe kuti yakashata, nekuti hakuna nyika iri 100% perfect. Varombo kuAmerica variko, kuBritain variko. Saka iwewe urombo hwemuZimbabwe sei uchida kungoutaura pese pese? Munotoriwo nevamwe vapfumi muno muZimbabwe. The idea ndeyekuti market your country as much as possible to attract foreign investments. That's the idea we are talking about here. Then we also have pillar number 10. We are talking about good governance, institution building, and peace and security. Then we are talking about promoting transparency, accountability, the rule of law, active public institutions, and peaceful environment for development. We don't want conflicts in our country. We don't want civil wars. We don't want tribalism. We don't want divisions along maybe racial grounds, any form religious grounds. We don't want that. We want a peaceful country to maintain peace, law and order, improve public service delivery, fighting corruption. That's the kind of country that we want. So that is all about governance. We are talking about accountability, rule of law, effective public institutions, and peaceful environment for development. That's all about NDS 10. Saka, what am I saying about NDS 1 and NDS 2? Tiri kuti isusu azviite kuti uregedze kuteerera NDS 1 and NDS 2. Haisi nyaya yepolitics, inyaya yenational as a nation. Regai nditore an example yekubhora, where we are saying we have Caps United, we have Dynamos. Tinotatsurana, home and away yawina yakundwa, yes, that's it. But kanta kutsvaga national team, coach weHighlanders anogona weDynamos weCaps United anogona kunzi atikochere national team. Zvinoreva kuti ini kana ndiri player yeCaps United, team ichikochwa nacoach weDynamos, ndakufanira kuteerera coach weDynamos nekuti ari kuita zvinhu ari paposition yenational team. Zvanzika izvozvo ndo zviripo paNDS 1 neNDS 2. Tiri kuti vamunangagwa ndipresident weZANU-PF, but vazosarudzwa kuti vaite president wegovernment. Zvoreva kuti inini kana ndiri weopposition, kana vakutaura manational issues ndakufanira kuvateerera, because hazvichisinei nepart yepolitics. Ndingatatsurane navo nekuda kwemapolitical differences, yes, that's normal. But kana vakuti ndinofanira kuseparata kuti apa pavakutaura pari zvino vari kutaura vakamiririra ZANU, kana kuti vari kutaura vakamirira senyika yezimbabwe. NDS1 zvakaitwa navamunangagwa zvevision 2030 hazvisi zvepolitics yeZANU PF, ndezve nyika yose yezimbabwe. Therefore we must support him on national issues. Yes, we might not support him on political issues, on party issues, because he might be of different part with your party. But kana taku national zvasiyana, ndo patinosara nedevelopment ipapo, ndo panhu patinosara. Makatarisa vana even munyika dzatinoti marole models vanonetsana kumaprimary elections kwavo, but kana vama national issues vakubatana one. Ndo zvatiri kuti isu kana one takuita zvenyika ngatibatanei zvisinei nemapolitical parties edu. Thank you very much.